the record of the ancestors of Jesus the Messiah,
descendant of David and Abraham.
Abraham was the father of Isaac. Isaac was the father of Jacob. Jacob was the father of Judah. Judah was the father of Perez. Perez was the father of Hezron. Father of Ram. Ram was the father of Amminadab. Amminadab was the father of Nahshon. Nahshon was the father of Salmon. Salmon was the father of Boaz. Boaz was the father of Obed. Obed is the father of Jesse. Jesse was the father of King David. David was the father of Solomon. Solomon was the father of Rehoboam. Rehoboam was the father of Abijah was the father of Asa. Asa was the father of Josaphat. Jehoshaphat was the father of Jehoram. Jehoram was the father of Uzziah. Uzziah was the father of Jotham.
Jotham was the father of Ahaz.
Ahaz is the father of Hezekiah.
Hezekiah was the father of Manasseh. Manasseh was the father of Amon. Amon is the father of Josiah.
Josiah was the father of Jehoiakim.
Jehoiakim was the father of Shealtiel.
Shealtiel was the father of Zerubbabel.
Zerubbabel is the father of Abiud.
Abiud was the father of Eliakim. Eliakim was the father of Azar.
Azar was the father of Zadok.
Zadok was the father of Akim.
Akim was the father of Eliud.
Eliud was the father of Eleazar.
Eleazar was the father of Mathan.
Mathan was the father of Jacob.
Jacob was the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary.
Mary gave birth to Jesus, who is called Messiah.
These are the 14 generations from Abraham to David.
The 14 generations from David to the Babylonian exile.
And the 14 generations from the Babylonian exile to the Messiah.
This is how Jesus the Messiah was born. His mother Mary was engaged to be married to Joseph. But before the marriage took place while she was still a virgin, she became pregnant through the power of the Holy Spirit.
Joseph, to whom she was engaged, was a righteous man and did not want to disgrace her publicly, so he decided to break the engagement quietly.
As he considered this, as an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream.
Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary as your wife, for the child within her was conceived by the Holy Spirit, and she will have a son, and you are to name him Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins.
All of this occurred to fulfill the Lord's message through his prophet Jeremiah.
Look, the virgin will conceive a child. She will give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel, which means God is with us.
When Joseph woke up, he did as the angel of the Lord commanded, and took Mary as his wife.
But he did not have husband and wife relations with her until after her son was born, and Joseph named him Jesus.
Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea during the reign of King Herod. About that time, some wise men from eastern lands arrived in Jerusalem asking,
Where is the newborn King of the Jews?
We saw a star as it rose, and we have come to worship him.
King Herod was deeply disturbed when he heard this, as was everyone in Jerusalem. He called a meeting of the leading priests and teachers of religious law and asked,
Where is the Messiah supposed to be born?
And you, O Bethlehem, the land of Judah, are not the least among the ruling cities of Judah, for a ruler will come from you, who will be the shepherd for my people Israel.
Then Herod called for a private meeting with the wise men, and he learned from them the time when the star first appeared. Then he told them,
Go to Bethlehem and search carefully for the child. And when you find him, come back and tell me so that I can go and worship him too.
After this interview, the wise men went their way, and the star they had seen in the east guided them into Bethlehem. It went ahead of them and stopped over the place where the child was.
When they saw the star, they were filled with joy. They entered the house and saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him.
Then they opened their treasure chest and gave him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. When it was time to leave, they returned to their own country by another route.
For God had warned them in a dream not to return to Herod.
After the wise men were gone, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream.
Get up, flee to Egypt, the mother and his child. For Herod is going to search for the child to kill him.
That night, Joseph left for Egypt with the child and Mary, his mother, and they stayed there until Herod's death. This fulfilled what the Lord had spoken through the prophet.
I called my son out of Egypt.
Herod was furious when he realized that the wise men had outwitted him. He sent soldiers to kill all the boys in and around Bethlehem.
How long did the Magi say they were following that star?
About a year, maybe 9 months to the Orient, and maybe another 9 months to Jerusalem.
Kill all the Hebrew babies boys born this year. No, better yet, kill all the Hebrew boys under the age of 2. No exceptions. Kill them all.
Herod's brutal action fulfilled what God had spoken through the prophet Jeremiah.
A cry was heard in Ramah, weeping and great mourning. Great souls weeps for their children, refusing to be comforted for they are dead.
The return to Nazareth. When Herod died, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt.
Get up, return to the land of Israel with the mother and his child, because those who were trying to kill the child are now dead.
So Joseph got up and returned to the land of Israel with Jesus and his mother. But when he learned that the new ruler of Judea was Herod's son Archelaus, he was afraid to go there.
Then after being warned in a dream, he left for the region of Galilee.
So the family went and lived in a town called Nazareth. This fulfilled what the prophets had said.
You will be called a Nazarene.
Joyful, ye nations, rise, join the triumph. everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. Merry 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 Christmas. And Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone.